Would you ever say, make business, work strong, natural tragedy, shopping power? Do any of those combinations sound strange to your ears? This is because they are not words that are usually combined together. How about now? In this video, we will talk about what collocations are, some different types of collocations, and some resources for building and using collocations. What are collocations? Collocations are word combinations of 2 to 4 words that are frequently used together. Linguists have collected billions of texts and language samples and analyzed which word combinations usually occur together. There are no particular rules or grammar for using collocations because they are based on what people generally use and what sounds common to them. So it's not that you are using wrong grammar or wrong vocabulary if you say work strong instead of work hard, but people won't understand you as easily. What collocations are not? They are not phrasal verbs, which are verbs and prepositions that when used together create an expression with a new meaning. For example, call off means to cancel, or let down means disappoint. Nor are they idioms, which are usually longer and which you also may not be able to understand the meaning from the vocabulary words used in it. For example, to think outside the box means to think of a creative, unconventional solution to a problem. Or, pick your brain means to get information from someone by asking them questions. Why should we learn and use collocations? They sound natural to native speakers of English, so it will be easier for people to understand you. Notice that some of these collocations can provide more sophisticated and richer expression of language. For example, instead of simply saying, we have issues, you might use a collocation, we have complex issues. So it makes our expression more precise. Finally, learning language in chunks is easier to remember and use. What are the types of collocations? Generally, there are 7 types of collocations, and keep in mind, it's not necessary to memorize them, but knowing what parts of speech are involved may make it easier for you to identify a collocation. Number 1, adverb and adjective. His argument was completely logical. Number 2, adjective plus noun. How can we address the changing needs of our market? Number 3, noun plus noun. A key element of e-commerce is information processing. Number 4, noun plus verb. That email she wrote just created confusion. Number 5, verb plus noun. The company will maintain control over those units. Number 6, verb plus expression with preposition. She decided against applying for the job. Number 7, verb plus adverb. The conflict between the workers was satisfactorily resolved. How can I improve my use of collocations? First, notice and recognize combinations that go together, especially in your particular area of expertise. Treat them as a single block of language. If you have a vocabulary log, write down all the words together. Reading and listening are good ways to find and notice new collocations. Use resources like a collocation dictionary. A normal dictionary looks at words individually, but a collocation dictionary does not.
So let's look at how to use a collocations dictionary together. For example, I have a presentation on marketing and I want to include a couple of collocations into it to make my vocabulary more precise. My sentence is, the campaign was effective. So I'm going to go over to a collocations dictionary I know. This one's called OSDIC. Here it is. when you enter a word in a Collocations dictionary, you will receive something like this. I'm going to put in the word effective. You can see that the particular definition of the word that you are interested in is here. So I am interested in this definition, producing the result you want. And I am not interested in the definition below, related to laws and rules. I am going to keep with this definition up above. Then you can see what other words collocate with it. Here I can see that some verbs collocate with effective, like be effective, look effective, etc. So I chose was effective for my sentence, so I can see that that is accurate. But I can also add an adverb to my sentence. So remember that an adverb describes a verb, an adjective, or another adverb. Effective is an adjective, and I can choose any of these adverbs that are grouped here because they all mean the same thing, like very effective. The other adverbs below mean partially effective, these ones here. But I wanted something for very effective, so I'm going to stay on this line here. I see that there's brilliantly effective. I don't like that one. Especially effective, okay. Extremely, that's quite common. Here I like highly effective, so I'm going to choose this. And now I've found some good collocations that work for me. Just keep in mind, though, that sometimes a word does not have any words that collocate for it. So, for example, I might put in a word in the Collocations dictionary like disturb, and disturb is not found. It means that there's no particular words that collocate with it. So you could add any kind of adjective that you want to disturb. After this video, I will leave you with some good collocation dictionaries and resources, so be sure to check them out below and find one or two that you could bookmark and refer to regularly.
And that's it. Next time you are reading or listening, pay attention to some word combinations that you find occurring together. Check out a collocation resource and then write it down. Thanks for listening.